Anyone who has observed our continent of Africa will come out with questions. And probably the most important question everybody would ask is, why? Why are we where we are? Why can the continent that is blessed with so much have so little? Why can a continent with the greatest resource be the poorest? And many people have tried to provide answers to why. And some people have said that Africa is where it is, or we are where we are because of what we are. And those who say that imply that there is something wrong genetically with the African brain. And most people think that there is something wrong with being black. Some also say that we are where we are because of where we are. They say that because they feel that the location of Africa, especially within the tropics, is not advantageous to us. Some have proposed that the African sun is so hot that it has a tendency to fry the brains of its natives. So by the time you walk through the sun for a while, you go through some omelette process. Some also say we are where we are because of how we have been treated. The white man didn't treat us well, and so on. Colonialism and imperialism and apartheid and slavery and so on. My answer is that we are where we are because of what we believe and do. You can never act beyond what you believe. And you cannot believe beyond what you know. And so what you know has a direct relationship to what you believe, and what you believe has a direct relationship to what you do. So if you want to change what you do, then you change what you believe. If you want to change what you believe, you change what you know. And this morning, I'm going to attempt a process of changing what we know. At the turn of the 21st century, late 1999, the world was entering the new millennium. And there was a lot of assessment as to how far the world has come and how much we have done in the last several thousand years. And Time magazine, which is one of the respected magazines in the world, tried to identify the most significant person we have produced in the last 100 years. That is in the 20th century, from 1900 to 1999. They wanted to find who on earth, who in our world, who are in our time, had been the most influential. And they went through presidents and everybody, and they settled on one individual called Albert Einstein. And for those of you who are physicists and scientists, you might have come across Albert Einstein. He's one of those crazy people like your bishop. They come up with ideas that, you wonder where they thought about it, and how come you didn't think about it first? Albert Einstein developed a lot of theories I'm not going to attempt to bring to your notice. But he made a statement which I want to bring to your notice. And I'm going to premise what I say today and let a lot of things I say today on that statement. Albert Einstein, who Time magazine considered the most significant person that has stepped on the world scene in the last 100 years, said, the significant problems we face cannot be solved at the same level we were at when we created them. And I'll say that again. The significant problems we face cannot be solved at the same level we were at when we created them. Simply, Albert Einstein says, if you are at level 1 in life and you create a problem at level 1 and you continue to stay at level 1, you cannot solve the problems of level 1. So if you are at level 1 and you create a problem at level 1, you must necessarily have to move to level 2 in order to solve the problems of level 1. So if you stay at the same level you were at, you can't solve the problems you have now. And that's why you have this meeting, because this meeting is taking you to a higher level so you can solve the significant problems you came with.